In 1922, a British official sat in a tent and drew the borders of 3 countries with a red pencil. He left Iraq almost landlocked, and that line helped start a war. After the Ottoman Empire collapsed, Britain ruled the Middle East. Iraq was its mandate, Kuwait its protectorate, and the deserts between them had no fixed borders. So in 1922, Britain's man in Baghdad, Sir Percy Cox, summoned the region's rulers to a tent on a Persian Gulf to draw the lines. Here's what nobody tells you. For 5 days, the Arab rulers argued and got nowhere. Sir Cox lost patience. According to a British officer who was in the room, he picked up a red pencil and drew the borders himself. One line across the map of Arabia from the Persian Gulf deep into the desert. In a single afternoon, he decided where 3 countries would begin and end. Kuwait's ruler wasn't even allowed in the room, and Kuwait lost more than 2/3 of its claimed land with a stroke of that pencil. Iraq, a country of millions, was boxed in, left with barely a sliver of the coast on the Gulf. None of this was drawn for the people who lived there. Cox handed the rising Ibn Saud 2/3 of Kuwait to keep him loyal, because what Britain really wanted was the Gulf itself, its sea route to India. The lines were so careless that months later, Kuwait's own ruler had to write to the British and ask, "I still don't know where the border with Iraq actually is. Could you please tell me?" But those borders never went away, and neither did the resentment. 70 years later, dictator Saddam Hussein rolled his tanks into Kuwait and triggered the Gulf War. One of his loudest claims? That Kuwait was never a real country, just a line Britain drew to keep Iraq from the sea. Next, another British line that split one people in 2 and still kills them today. Subscribe so you don't miss it.